A small shop owner has bought in the Santa or in any Raitu Bazaar.
एक ही जगह पे मिलके those type of plastics are known as thermosetting plastics. Comparison, there are 3 types:
up, down, right, left.
I am not inferior to anyone.
We are Swaros. We are top on the Everest. Congratulations.
I want to be a leader.
A very good evening to all the principals, teachers and little Swaros who are watching this today's program. Welcome to all of you. Last academic year, month of May, found all of us, especially the little Swaros, very busy in the summer camps. 25 different camps wherein more than 15,000 children were involved. I am sure that all those who participated in the summer camps would have enjoyed tremendously, and as we reminded you, you may be sharing your learnings with your friends. Then later on you broke up for the summer vacation, and again you are busy with the summer samurai projects. We also believe that you all returned your summer projects. You might have met many friends through your summer, your Swaro circles. That is a good job done by you. So, congratulations to all the students who made Swaro circles and made lots and lots of friends, and who prepared and submitted your summer samurai projects. Then the school reopened, lots of hopes and with lots of color you came to the school. Then we also had entrance examinations. By the way, our society is the much sought after institute in India probably, because lakhs and lakhs of people are queuing to enter our institutions, the portals of learning. This is all because of our society with a dynamic man at the helm of affairs. It is all possible because of the teachers. It is all possible because of our the future Swaros, the future leaders. Then last 18th of this month, the secretary and the team of officials addressed all the principals and the DCs and the teachers in the video conference. Now again we are here, our secretary is here to address all of you. It is customary since past 4 years for our secretary to announce a slew of measures, and also he wanted to say hello to all the little Swaros. He called them his daughters and sons. I am sure that you are all eagerly waiting to hear from our secretary. So, let me welcome our secretary, Dr. R.S. Praveen Kumar IPS, for today's show. Welcome, sir.
Thank you, George.
And also let me welcome Mr. E. Lakshmaya, Deputy Secretary Academics, for today's show. Welcome,
Hello.
sir.
Yeah, thank you, George, Mr. George.
And we also have a special guest today, that is Mr. D. Sudhagar. He is also DS Academics from Tribal Welfare, our sister concern. We share the same father. We also have Tribal Welfare, and secretary is our father. So, Swaros, he has, and dear teachers, he has a slew of measures as I mentioned to you, and he is also going to announce some good news to all of you. So, let us listen to him. Sir, over to you. Sir, I am sure that the students, the teachers and the principals are eagerly waiting to listen to you, as is a customary address of the secretary to all the stakeholders in the society. I am sure that you have good news for all of us, as well as a piece of advice to all of us. I am sure that you will start with maybe introductory words, and then we will go on to the next the policies.
Thank you, George, and thank you, Mr. Lakshmaya and Sudhakar and all the colleagues of head office who are watching this show. And at the very outset, I congratulate all the Swaros, our sweet daughters and then sweet sons, and all the teachers for successfully completing the academic year 15-16, and I welcome you all to this new and then most eventful academic year 16-17. So, as George said, I have lots and lots of not only good news, very exciting news for all the students and teachers as well. So, at the very outset, I congratulate all the teachers for their wonderful performance, but for your sacrifice, but for your commitment, but for your conviction, but for your empathy, we would not have been the place where we are today. So, our students have gone to great places. 11 of our students went to Ajim Premji University, and some of our students have gone to world's best universities in the country, and some of our students are going to the best degree colleges in the state and then country, and they have brought a lot of laurels to the society because of your brilliance, not our brilliance. But for your hard work, we would not have been cherishing all these successes what we are doing today. On the similar lines, like students also, they worked extremely hard, not only in the academic year, but outside the academic year, and then in their homes, in the summer camps, everywhere they have been enjoying, and then they have really worked very hard. So, I have no words to describe your commitment, your performance, and their conviction. So, thank you so much for being with us. Personally, this is a very special year to me because I have completed 4 years in this society. Yeah. So, and from July 4th onwards, I will be stepping into 5th year, and in my 20 years of service, I have never had this much of satisfaction, and I never got this much of affection what I got from the society. Not even from my parents I did get this much affection, but today all of you treat me like your own family member. I am really very happy about it.
Sir, so I would like to interrupt you at this point of time. 4 years of completed, almost completed, and on 4th we are entering into a 5th year. I think it was a very eventful year.
Yes.
By the way, do you have any regrets?
Absolutely no regrets at all. So, if at all I have any regrets, so the regrets would be about not being able to visit these many schools. Still there are a few schools in Telangana, both tribal welfare and social welfare. So, I have not been able to visit, but otherwise absolutely I have no regrets. I have met wonderful children, children who are better than angels in this world. So, I have met wonderful children, the most hardworking teachers, most committed teachers, the teachers who are better than my own teachers. I have met them, and then because of whom this society is running, otherwise this society would have collapsed long ago. Well, so this is the reality, and then this is what we had seen in the last 4 years. Now, the 5th year is going to be very exciting year. So, let me share some good news with all the students first. Yes, because students are the center point of our society.
1 year for tribal welfare.
Yeah, 1 year for tribal welfare as well. So, we have the 2nd year in tribal welfare, and then 4th year in social welfare. So, first good news is the last 4 years we have been concentrating on your skills, life skills, but this year we are going to take it to next level. So, at the very outset, we are going to give all of you sports shoe. Earlier you used to take only white shoe, but this year onwards you are going to get nice sports shoe. We are going to place order shortly. So, and then you will really enjoy those sports shoe. I am very happy about making this announcement. The second thing is we are going to give you, we are planning to give you a mattress. We are writing to government, and then our minister is very happy to accept it, and then shortly probably you will be getting your mattresses along with a pillow, so that you can sleep happily. Because we gave you bunk beds, but we have been feeling apologetic that we have not been able to give you some good beds, so good mattresses, so that you can sleep happily. So, this year onwards we are planning to give you mattresses. The third important thing is this year I am very happy that most of the buildings that we have undertaken construction, so all those buildings are going to get completed, so by this year. Then another important thing is the uniform. This year the quality of uniform will be different, and the color of uniform will be different. I am sure that you will all enjoy wearing that uniform, and also we are writing to the government to permit us to provide you a black shoe, so that you can wear that shoe and then go into the classroom. Okay. So, almost all the schools would get their uniforms and then shoes and everything. Maybe it might take 1 or 2 months more because we are starting a new policy, but otherwise you will all get all those things maybe in a month or 2. So, that is a thing that we want to announce. And then another thing is we are planning to have a lot of pro student measures again. So, one important thing is we are planning to collect the best possible sports persons and then best possible students, and then take them to a kind of a grand excursion, maybe to Andaman and Nicobar Islands. So, maybe to Lakshadweep, maybe from Goa to Cochin. So, all these things we are planning, and similarly we are planning to send many more children to community college initiative program. Yesterday Pravalika was here with us. I wish she were with us today, but amazing transformation we could see in Pravalika. So, this year onwards we are going to send many more children to community college initiative program. So, they are going to go to the US, and once they come back you just can't recognize them. So, they have Pravalika has changed beyond our imagination and beyond recognition. The language, the looks and the mannerism, verbal communication, non-verbal communication, everything is changed. So, we are hoping to have many more Pravalikas and many more Chandrakants and the Shishmas in this thing. Another exciting news that I thought I should share with you is our Honorable Chief Minister Sri K. Chandrasekhar Rao Garu has given us a bonanza. Probably no Chief Minister would have ever thought to give this kind of gift to social welfare students. So, he gave us 103 residential schools, 103 to social and 50 to tribal residential schools, and he has also given us 30 degree colleges. No state in this country called India has ever ventured into higher education with residential model, but our Chief Minister has got convinced that it is the only model that works, and he said social welfare residential schools would lead all the societies, so that other societies also grow along with social welfare residential schools. So, this is what our Chief Minister has said in a public meeting in front of 10,000 people. He made a vote that social welfare residential schools, tribal welfare residential schools, they will play a pivotal role in the KG to PG mission. So, this is going to be a very, very important step. I request all the students to inform all your parents, to inform all your friends, particularly intermediate second year students. We are going to start degree colleges. Our degree colleges are going to be totally different. In the first year we might face some problems, but next year onwards we are going to change the degree colleges in a very, very radical way. We are going to have a global classrooms. We may request professors from America to teach all our kids. We are also planning to recruit some people from foreign countries so as to make you able to learn English much better than what you are doing today. And we are going to teach you coding, we are going to teach you computing, and we are going to teach you communication skills, and finally we are going to make you competitive by telling you a lot of competitive tips and tricks. So, this is what we are planning to have in schools, and similarly we are also negotiating with the government to start at least couple of social welfare residential degree colleges for boys as well, because boys also should not lag behind. So, government is very positive about it, and shortly we might get a positive answer or affirmative answer from the government as well. So, similarly friends, we are going to start from this year onwards, we were going to start robotic laboratories in every district. So, from childhood itself you can play with robots, we can write programs for robots, and you can make robots, and future belongs to robots. As I have been telling in every conceivable fora, that future belongs to robots and future belongs to SWREIs, because they are making the robots. So, this is one conviction with which we are going, and similarly we are planning from this year to have this tablet based teaching. We are experimenting in 20 schools or 10 schools, and we are going to give tablets, 80 tablets to every school, and these 10 schools will experiment with tablets, and then we want to see to what extent teachers can use the tablets, and then to what extent you can use the tablets, and to what extent you understand what is there in the tablets, both audio, video and the text. These three things you will have to do on your own, and then it is going to be extremely exciting, let me tell you. When we were children, we didn't have. The best of the corporate schools in this country do not have tablet based teaching, but social welfare and tribal welfare, you know. So, under this TSWREI ideology, no question of going back, there are no reverse gates in our ideology. So, we will go ahead and we will try each and every technology under the sun. Sky is the limit for us. We will try each and every technology. If that technology is not available in this world, we will go to another planet and then get that technology. I have that confidence that you will lead all of us into that kind of journey. Okay. So, similarly, another exciting program, we are planning to have a peer-to-peer teaching model, but it is a different model from the model that existed long ago. In peer-to-peer teaching model, we are going to encourage some of the super students to go to neighboring schools, to stay there for a week and to teach, and the most exciting aspect is we are going to pay you for that. You will get salary while you teach, and you stay there for a week and you come back and then again pick up your studies and you start your journey, you continue your journey in your school. This is another exciting program that we are planning, and similarly we are going to have a Fulbright fellow for the first time, for the second time in our history. So, one Fulbright fellow from United States of America is going to stay with us for 9 months, not 1 month, 2 months. So, there are hundreds and thousands of schools in this country, but that Fulbright program selected only social welfare residential school. That talks volumes about your teacher's commitment, that talks volumes about the students' commitment, that talks volumes about the leadership given by the principals, great principals. So, that talks volumes about the leadership given by district coordinating officers. So, that is another thing. So, similarly, we are going to launch Mount Kilimanjaro expedition this time, the Mount Kilimanjaro expedition. So, Kilimanjaro is the Africa's tallest mountain, highest mountain. So, we are going to send a couple of TSWREIs, both from tribal welfare and social welfare, and then 7-8 children from government schools from Medak district also planning to join us, and then we are going to keep all of them together, and then we are going to make them fly to Africa and start trekking the Africa's highest mountain, Mount Kilimanjaro. So, these are some of the measures what we are planning. There are hundreds of more measures, but to name a few, I have keeping a view of the time, short time. So, I am restricting myself to these few.
Yes, sir. I think there are the children are going excitedly. They are all looking forward to be participants in or be participating in all these activities which you have enumerated, especially the sports arena like climbing of Mount Kilimanjaro in Africa, and also water sports. I am sure that we will have many more Purnas and Anands and in other sports as well. But do we have any programs for the teachers for the empowerment? I think as we empower the students, we also need to empower our teachers in a second level. Our teachers, as you already mentioned, they are some of the best teachers we have in the society compared to other societies or government sector. But don't you think that we need to empower them a step higher level? So, do you have any policies to empower our teachers?
Fantastic question indeed. So, I really feel I have been feeling guilty that I have not been able to take care of our teachers for quite a long time. Our approach has been the student centric approach. When I look back, I feel that I should have as a team we should have taken care of teachers' interests much better manner than what we took. So, this year we realized our shortfalls, and then this year we talked to hundreds of people, hundreds of our teachers, hundreds of experts from outside, and the entire head office they huddled together and then brainstormed every day, and we spoke to all the DCOs, and then we called DCOs umpteen number of times, and we finally decided that we should launch something very radical and then pro teacher policy. Look, I have been facing a lot of tough questions with regards to the quality of language, quality of education, quality of pedagogy in our classrooms. No doubt we have wonderful teachers. I have already told you in the beginning that we have some of the best teachers in the country possible. So, our teachers can beat any corporate school hands down. but their percentage has to grow. If we have to survive as an organization, we have to survive as a leader in the entire KG to PG mission. I think we need to definitely adapt to the emerging trends. We definitely need to acquire the 21st century teaching skills. So, with these things in view, we have all of us we devised a policy called a new quality policy. New quality policy is not a new thing, it has been there, but it has been there in bits and pieces. It is part of the P5 program. You know, P5 has 5 components. One is teacher empowerment, second is student empowerment, third is competitiveness, fourth is utilizing technology, and fifth is promoting involving the community. So, in this first domain, the teacher empowerment, we have a slew of measures, and then we brought them together and then we made them a policy. So, this policy is like this. The first point in the policy is we are going to have a monthly seminars. We have almost done away with the trainings, because adults, you are all capable people. Unfortunately, we have not been able to give you a right platform to learn, right platform to express your feelings, right platform to express your prowess, demonstrate your prowess, right platform for those people who are struggling to learn from their own colleagues. There is so much of treasure in our own backyard, and we are going to each and every organization and asking them to teach us. What would they teach? What do they know about culture? So, that is the reason why we have reduced our emphasis on external trainings, and then we started reflection process. We wanted to see inside. So, that is the reason why we started monthly seminars. In monthly seminars, all of you will come together, all the teachers would come together, and some of the students also would participate in monthly seminar, and then you will be given a topic, and then your name will be picked up on a random basis, absolutely no subjectivity involved, and everything will be objective, and your name will be picked up, and he or she has to do a lot of research with the help of students. So, it benefits teachers and it benefits students, and it benefits the principals as well, and you have to practice on your children. You have to practice in your weekly academic strategy meeting, and your principal has to support you, and you will have to collect a lot of data from outside, and imagine at the end of the day you will be a most experienced, most brilliant, most informed person under the sun. So, that is the beauty of monthly seminar, and you come back to monthly seminar and then give a presentation, and we will look for only 3 things. A, what is your proficiency in your subject? B, what is the proficiency in language? C, what is your style of pedagogy? Very simple, very, very simple. So, that you guys have been doing, but we want to know how, we want others to know as to how, what is your tip, what is your trick, what is your magic that you have in your classroom. So, the moment you go to classroom, children, their heartbeat, their hearts start thumping. Why? Because you have been a very, very influential teacher, but we want to know, we want others to know. So, that is the reason why we have started monthly seminars, and it is going to be a very fun affair, and then it is certainly not a fault finding seminar. I want to dispel all the misconceptions about this monthly seminar. It is going to be very supportive, and we are going to help the people. We want the principals to support, and if you need any literature, we are going to pump a lot of literature into the system, and then we are going to put all that literature online, so that you can draw from our own websites, so that you can prepare well and then come with a lot of new techniques. So, this is one of the important policies.
I just wanted to remark on that what our sir said, Secretary sir said. The elders say, when you eat the gooseberry, if you eat the gooseberry, the first it is bitter, and after that once happened, the sweetness sets in. So, it's almost like eating a gooseberry. So, well, suppose I am a teacher, I am called for a seminar, I get a lot of fear, and sometimes I feel vexed up, but as maybe once I am sitting and prepare for the seminar, I feel I will be empowered. So, I think it is like empowerment of the teacher. First, all the teachers will feel very bad, but I am sure that at the end of the day they will be the happiest persons, because there is a professional enhancement for them taking place. Sir, these seminars are, how many levels are the seminars are there? Is it only one level of seminar, or is there any other levels are there?
There are 2 levels of seminars. Okay, first is district level monthly seminar, and then state level quarterly seminar. So, and then third of course is the conclave. Conclave is a very friendly gathering of all the teachers from all the societies. So that happens at district level or maybe erstwhile zonal level.
Yes.
So that we can always finalize, but this happens at 3 levels. So teacher is teacher is expected to deliver 15 minutes seminar followed by 5 minutes question answer session, and after that he can participate in the entire discussion. So these people will be picked up on a random basis and they will be given 15 days time. So they will come to district level, and all those people who have done extremely well in the district level will be invited, not asked, invited to participate in quarterly statewide seminar, in which a lot of professors also would participate, and then they will share their knowledge with all of us, and then professors also will make some corrections if at all that is possible. So similarly, we have district teacher conclaves, so in which our tribal welfare colleagues and then our social welfare colleagues and model school colleagues and regular education department society colleagues and BC welfare colleagues, all of them in minority also, they are going to join, and then we are going to sit in a friendly manner, and then some people are expected to deliver certain lectures based on what they do in the classrooms. So there is going to be a lot of horizontal learning taking place in the entire this teacher empowerment program, and nothing like learning from teaching. So you see the learning pyramid, 90% of the learning takes place by teaching. So I am expecting that all our teachers would pick up best possible skills, and then they can challenge the nations like South Korea, they can challenge nations like Shanghai, and then they can challenge the countries like Poland and Finland. Why not? So we have that capacity. And the second thing what I want to tell you, so we are going to identify certain teachers as mentor teachers, not only based on their 100% result, as Lakshmaya has been telling. So not only based on that 100% results, but based on their pedagogy, based on their knowledge, based on their ability to train people. And we are going to select these teachers as mentor teachers, and we are going to tag, attach the teachers who have been facing difficulties in learning, so to these mentor teachers, and mentor teachers are expected to train these teachers who are struggling, and then we are going to pay those mentor teachers. We call it as mentor teacher allowance, MTA. So like HRA, like CCA, you will get mentor teacher allowance, and we have to fix the rates for that. So once it comes, then probably it will be really a wonderful thing. It's not the money that matters, but it's a recognition.
Yes, sir. So sorry to interrupt you again to lead to another question. Like, what are the parameters on which the teachers will be assessed? Number one, and what are the rewards expected, or what are the rewards to be taken if the teachers do well?
Of course, rewards are many, and I don't think you can compensate the contribution by a teacher in terms of money, but definitely there will be cash rewards, and there will be a lot of cash rewards, and then there will be a lot of preference, primacy that is given to the teachers in all administrative matters. I am not here to elaborate on those administrative matters. Then third thing is they will be our ambassadors for all national and international conferences, and fourth is they will be asked to mentor and train others, and then they will be sent to different best performing schools in the country at our own cost. We will be sending them to at our own cost, and then so that they pick up the best skills and then come back, and then they become the mentor teachers. And then imagine if they retire, and there is no retirement for these teachers, they will be immediately sucked into the education sector, and then they will be getting about 1,50,000 rupees.
Sounds very exciting. What are the parameters on they will be judged? Can you just say one word?
Yeah, I think I would leave Lakshmaya to this elaborate.
What are the parameters on which the teachers will be judged during the seminars? So
we'll be sending. So once again, good afternoon, everybody. I would like to thank our secretary for initiating such kind of empowerment programs for the teachers also. So this is a revolutionary initiative sir has taken. New quality policy 2016. A lot of deliberations and discussions were held for coming to evolving this policy 2016 new quality policy. So as just now sir has revealed the importance of the new quality policy. So these seminars, the judges will be called from the different nominated by the society, maybe SCRT and the other reputed institutions. They will be selected, and as secretary just now told that the the pedagogy part, what kind of techniques, teaching techniques that they are adopting, so that will be measured. The content part, the subject proficiency in the subject is one area, and proficiency in the subject, and the communicative skills another.